But I pay half the chill way. Thank you, split pay.
MP, how do you feel about matching up with Dylan Harper out of Rutgers?
I feel great. Just because his dad was in the league, everyone thinks he's him. But he's not. Because I am. That's me.
And you think if positions were reversed, would you have been a lottery pick?
Oh, of course. But I had to take the long road. No handouts, no special favors. I earned my place here. Dylan Harper is about to go to the School of Hard Knocks tonight.
What's up, MP?
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Deep into the season, this Rookie of the Year race has taken a clear shape. We have a good idea of who has a legit chance to take home the award. You take a look at Harper. He's had a solid year, just not good enough to be in the race for Rookie of the Year. Still, here's a guy with an exciting future.
And even if he's not at the top of the list, he deserves a lot of credit for what he's done in this rookie season.
Yeah, and look, sometimes it's the situation that dictates how many minutes you get, how many touches you get. He's done a great job with what he's been given.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's Harper. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. And for Brooklyn, Michael Porter out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's MP. Then there's Traoré. And it's Sharp in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And we talked about it for a few games now. But MP has been on a mission as of late to ensure he's taken home that Rookie of the Year trophy.
Yeah, it's very early in MP's career, but so far, so good. I know it's a major goal for him to win Rookie of the Year. If he continues to play at this level, MP has a good chance to take home that award.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to ABC. This one for three. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Up top, Vassell. He's guarded by Porter. Vassell passes to Cornette. Good D by Sharp.
Honestly, guys, that's a shot you expect your players to make.
11 feet out. And there's another one for the Nets.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP featuring it in his game.
Here's Harper. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. 15. Brooklyn on D. Shoots from the line. Castle misses.
Probably not the shot they had in mind. But you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us. And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
And that one's good. ABC.
I just love the ball move.
The Spurs have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Here's Traoré. MP scanning the floor. Basket counts. ABC's got 21.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Castle outside. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, Castle's not afraid to attack the D anywhere on the floor. He can get the job done on the perimeter or in tight.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Champagnie. Down low, here's ABC. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Pass to Harper. Here's Vassell. It's stolen by MP. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Barnes finds Castle. Cornette sets a screen. Castle misses. Brooklyn leading by 15. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harper. Blocked. And they recover it. Vassell outside. Here's Barnes. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pass to ABC. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 30.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching. A perfect game plan.
Launches it from deep. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Brooklyn. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break. In for Brooklyn. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagnie, he's checked in for Barnes. Castle comes in for Bryant. And it's Harper in for Fox. And so in the game for the Spurs, Castle and Johnson are on the wings. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Harper. And it's Champagnie at the 4-man spot. Castle outside. Pass to Johnson. Fades back. And the shot goes down. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Going old school with the mid-range. Johnson.
Man, the pass to Claxton. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Harper. Now Castle. His last outing, he had 18 points. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Harper passes to Champagnie. Here's Harper, fires the 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
On target from range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
They set the pick. Up top, Castle. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Fires from the line. Porter pulls it in.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Back to Vassell. Back to Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Over Traoré. Castle misses.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Harper from outside the arc. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Nets running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Big Diesel, Kenny the Jet, and swerving off topic for a moment since this is the halftime show. I was just wondering, what was half... Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Nets.
They've been in fuego from that.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. We've got Torrey. Royce O'Neal is out there with Michael Porter. Then it's MP, and it's Sharp in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Harper, covered by MP. Castle left side. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
And that one's good. ABC.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Castle. Here's Harper. And he converts the layup. Harper's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Now here's MP, tightly guarded. Another one falls. Amazing.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Champagny. Takes the 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Charity stripe shot, and he knocks the jumper down. Harper's got 17 points.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Here's Harper, and a two-handed jam.
And this guy knows what to do. Get Harper the ball. I mean, watch him put in the points tonight.
MP outside. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Back to Castle. Looking to get back on track. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Give him 8 points now.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
A nice shot by MP.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Vassell outside. Here's Harper. MP with the block.
Terrific defense by MP. Look, even though he's young, he's not afraid to challenge guys at the basket.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Castle outside. Inside. Here's Cornette. From deep, Harper. O'Neal pulls it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's ABC. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Castle outside. No good with a layup.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Nets just dominating this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist.
Nets making a change here. MP's checked in. Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. On the court for San Antonio, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. And it's Cornette in at the 5. Fox the pass to Cornette. Williams with it. Picked up by Cornette. Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
For San Antonio, Champagnie. He's checked in for Barnes. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Vassell, and a miss there off the inbound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And something you'd never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Plumlee's checked in for San Antonio. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Yep, that one goes. Harper's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
From deep, MP. Oh, another one falls.
He just knocked 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Pass to Vassell. 4-3. It's hauled in by Wolf. Brooklyn has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Good on the shot.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Vassell passes to Plumlee. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn with the board.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Uses the glass on the layup.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Pass to Castle. So we see the Nets taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
Here with MP after the win. And to say you were a presence on defense tonight would be an understatement. You were really disrupting your opponents on offense with all the shot blocks. Walk us through it.
That's what we always talk about. Not just getting stops, but creating an identity. We want teams to see us on the schedule and know they're in for a dogfight. My bad, didn't mean to scare you.
No, it's great.
But
keep going.
tonight we were dogs.
All right. Well done tonight, MP. Thank you so much.
Hey, you're welcome.
Ryan, back to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
All right, MP. First impressions at the plant against Dylan Harper?
Bro, it's tough. Yeah, he's got a deep bag. He's going to be a great player someday. But he ain't no MP, you know? I'm talking maximum potential, baby.